Are you usually like, we need to fucking as fast as goddamn possible?
You know, it's not always. It's kind of probably, I'd say 60-40.
Okay.
Usually, now it depends on how much time you're saying do we have. Like, they average everything out normally at 45 miles an hour.
Oh, okay.
So it basically gives you enough time, gas. If the really long run, you got enough time in there to sleep, nap, whatever, eat. The shorter it gets, the quicker it is.
Are you an owner-operator?
Yeah.
Most importantly, how's the money?
Well, you know the hard thing to say about it, I mean, it's good for me, but I stay out a lot. You know,
Okay.
I netted around 70 last year off of just one van. You know, the one I drive.
Okay.
You know, gross about 110, netted to 70. And then I have one other van, make about 20 off of that one.
Okay. The next question is, how long do you stay out?
Well, out of all last year, I was out of service, completely out of service, and doing whatever I want for 84 days. That doesn't mean, give it just a little lip, there you go. Doesn't mean that I wasn't home other times, but as far as just like being completely out of
The day that you
service.
weren't working.
Right. So it's almost like,
It's like a week and a half, day and a half weekend.
yeah, it just depends on how much you want to put into it, how much you need to get out of it. I need to make a lot. I have a somebody there that get take care of themselves, you know. So it's a matter of how much you need.
Okay.
You know, the less you need, obviously, the more time you can take off.
Okay.
It's kind of one of those things. If you like camping, kind of like not so much primitive camping, but you know, camping in a camper, whatever. This is kind of a mix of that.
Well, I did over the road for 15 years.
Yeah.
And so,
But yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, see, I got a bed in there, I got an air conditioner, I got a heater, got everything I need, got a refrigerator up there.
yeah, I saw the fridge. That's why I figured I'd chat with you.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
there's gonna come a time I don't pass the DOT test.
Right.
And so I don't mind getting out on the road and driving. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, and there's
And my wife I did it for 15 years with her, so she's like, she's enjoying having me home. And I'm enjoying not being on the road and dealing with CDL.
yeah.
But this would be something I would.
Yes, but I mean, the fact you work here, how much you guys pump out extra stuff, but that would be kind of a good start for yourself.
Well, you know what? We actually, this company was founded by four brothers. One shot off and is doing something totally different now. One actually is doing CNC attached. He bought a sprinter van and he did a little bit. We don't do a lot. We try to get everything shipped out
Right,
farm.
right.
But, you know, so
I have to connect to the industry. I mean, if you know anybody that needs, like me and my brother, like right now I'm currently signed on with Barry. Me and my brother, we got our own DOT. We're trying to build our own thing. So, you know, that's why I'm saying, you know, that's the route you want to go. If you have contacts and you get the freight, man, that's one of the biggest things. Direct connection to get paid better, as opposed to going through dispatch because they're going to get their piece, obviously.
sure. All right. Well, sign that top one for me and you get everything else. I appreciate you talking.
Oh, no problem. All right, guys, we are back to work. Back to damn work after, what, 17 days? Man, I'm a slacker. I am a slacker. All right, so I'm picking up near the house in Ohio, going over to some John Deere in Iowa. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Whoops. Active work. So we got 29 on the empty miles, and we got 685 on the loaded, due by 6 a.m. I went in service today. It's around 1:30, 1:45. They called me about an hour ago, so they called me about 4 o'clock. So, what, 2.5 hours in service? Got a call, but 2 skids, 400 pounds, basically a little under 400 pounds. I don't think I got anything more to say, man. I'm gonna get my paperwork done and get on the road. Third stop sign, take a right, and that's where we want to be. There's one red stop sign. Is this 3 or is this 4? Shit. I'm gonna go with 2. How about 2? And a 3. Alright, I believe this is where we want to take a right. Correct? Right? Okay, so it's 4:28 Eastern AM. I'm extremely happy we got unloaded. It's part of the fun, guys. 4:30, 10.5 hour drive. Let's see what we did. I didn't do very good on fuel mileage and everything. Oh shit. Shut the car. 17.1. 700 miles. So now I'm gonna find a spot close by. I think there was a Walmart down the road. Go to the Walmart and get some sleep. I gotta get all this stuff sent in. Then we'll take it from there, man. But yeah, this is part of the fun. Alright, this is home sweet home for the night. Don't this look like a beautiful place to park? Hell yeah. I'll go over here and get my creep on. I see a Sprinter van over there. We'll go see if it's an Expediter. It's crazy because you got a damn car parked right behind them. That is an Expediter too. That old bolt. Crazy though, somebody parked right behind them. All this parking space, they park right behind them. Either he got himself an escort, got him a little call-in booty, or somebody's trying to hide behind that damn vehicle and do something they shouldn't be doing. It's like trying to find the right spot. We'll go with this. I like this. I like this looking like right here. Say patao. What makes us want to do this job? It's like, who the hell wants to drive around the United States, sleeping in truck stops, rest areas, Walmarts? Who wants to do that? I do. Yeah, I want to do it, and I enjoy it. I don't care what you think about me. Judge me, I don't care. Alright, I gotta get some sleep, man. I'm a little bit tired. Seems like whenever they call me with these lows when I come off of home time after a long time, seems like they try to give me some stuff that ain't got much time in it. But, hey, I made it, right? One piece. Is that better? Is that better? Probably didn't see shit that whole time before there. But, alright guys, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna probably lay back there for about, probably sit back there for about an hour, just letting the road vibration fade away and peruse Facebook and YouTube and all that good stuff. But alright, I'm gonna holler at you guys. Alright guys, so it's 11:04 a.m. Eastern, and just got up a little bit ago. Talked with dispatch. Nobody's down in Kansas City. Kansas City's about 3 hours from here, so I'm gonna go down to Kansas City. I don't have any history of getting much of anything up here in the Des Moines area, so should be able to get something down there. I should make it down there. Obviously, 2 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Central, so should still be able to get a good shot at getting something today. My accommodations at the Walmart was wonderful. I would give it a 3.5 star. Is that wonderful? A 3.5? What's deserving of a 5 star? I've always wondered that. You guys ever do reviews and you're like, should I give it a 5 star? I mean, I was pretty happy, but like, should you be beyond happy if you give it a 5 star? I don't know. But yeah, it was cool, man. No noise, it was quiet. It's gonna be hot today. Yeah. I get down there, gonna go to the casino down there and park at the casino and probably get the generator out. I know here in Des Moines it was saying that it was going to be, which way am I going? Alright. It's supposed to be like 97 degrees, man. Shit. I was hoping being up this way would have been a little cooler. It's kind of why I'm up already. It's starting to get a little warm. I don't like to have the generator out during the night. I mean, I chain it all down. Well, not chain it, but strap it all down with cable and everything. But I still, thieves are thieves, man. Catch the wrong crackhead or opportunist at the wrong time, they're gonna try it. So yeah, I don't like having it out overnight. Try and use it just during the day, but because nighttime's usually pretty easy to stay kind of cool. Now, if I'm in a good spot and it's super blazing, yeah, I'll put it out, but it's all good. Alright. So, I'm going to get down here and hope to get another run today. That's the hope. Wish me luck. Okay, so I pulled the generator out. I got my shore power plug, got it plugged in. This plugs into the front here. I got this cable, lock attached to the bumper underneath. So this is my generator, 3100 watt wind inverter generator. Weighs about 90 pounds. That's where I store it. Then when I need to bring it out, drop it back in this area somewhere. Put the cable through here, wrap it around the generator. This is the cable. Here's the power cord for it. This end plugs into the generator. And the other end pops into here. It runs my 13,500 BTU Dometic Penguin 2. That's it. Alright guys, we'll get my groceries. Alright, what do we got up in here? Pateo! I know, they're not good for you, right? Alright, so
We got some rotisserie chicken. Had some salami. Got these 4-pack hamburger patties. That's what I had made before, man. Them some bitches are good, man. I ain't gonna lie. I had to have them again. I don't know if that'll close with that. Definitely closing with that. Yeah. That'll work. Didn't get much else. Because I got plenty of canned food in the back still. And I did, look, stocked up. Yeah. Now I don't use them too much. I actually only do maybe one every few days or so. They have a lot of caffeine, obviously. It's not good for your heart. And I also have gout, so if I drink too much caffeine, which is why I don't drink a ton of pop, and if I do, it's usually caffeine free. Let's see. 2-pack of peanut butter, man. I'm telling you, man, peanut butter is one of your best friends out here, believe it or not. And the reason I say that is because it's you get your protein, but it's a quick, easy filler. Damn. This is the thing I don't like about going through the check-in as far as getting fruits. I usually want to go inside to get fruits. Now, it says they sell it by the pound. Now, your option is only, getting 1, 2, or 3. I'm thinking I put 2. That means I'm going to get 2 pounds worth of this. I got 2. That's what I got. So, lesson learned there. One of the times they actually did do it by the weight, but the last 2 times they have not. So I guess the norm is to not do it. Alright. Then I got some Sunkissed. Try not to get that often either. Like I said, I'm trying to do a little better. It's very tough. The late night stuff is still what's killing me. I'm not eating super shitty overall, but I'm trying to do better. That pop, though, man, it's just nice to have when you're really thirsty. All I drink is water most of the time. So every once in a while, it's nice to have a ice cold, carbonated, burn the back of your throat drink. Just kind of get you all nice and good. All right, man, I'm gonna get you out of my refrigerator. Bye. Sorry, I forgot a couple items. Got some ham. And man, bread isn't the greatest for you either, but these motherfucking buns, man, I am telling you, these ballpark hamburger buns are the shit. Like, try them if you haven't. Like, I'm normally not big into spending very much money. I go in there and get that cheap 88-cent for a 8-pack of buns. These are like $2.28. But my God, are they good. Alright guys, I'm gonna make me some dinner. Been trying for a while not to eat out at the restaurants all the damn time, man. It gets a little expensive. Honestly, when I first came out on the road, I was already a big guy, but I got bigger because I was tearing up some Chinese buffets, some steakhouses. Like, I was justifying it by, hey, I'm out here working hard. I'm gonna enjoy it. And, eating sometimes a couple of days inside a restaurant, that shit's expensive. Just a tip and a drink, that's pretty much like $10 or better right there. So, been trying for the last several months to lessen the food bill and lessen what I eat as well. But a good way to do it, get yourself either a cooler or a fridge. Tonight, get this fajita meat. Back there, you can find it either in the freezer or the cooler. some instant rice. I'm gonna cook it in here together. Let it cook for a couple hours or so. Then probably add some cheese sauce, then some hot sauce or whatever else I want to add to it. That'll probably be it. Probably just see some hot sauce. Probably won't add anything else besides the cheese sauce and the hot sauce. But yeah, this is just for tonight. Trying to make something quick for tonight. The meat's already seasoned, but if you want more seasoning, it's got a fajita seasoning to it, so I don't bother adding any. But if you want, you can obviously do what you want with it, spice it up, but it's already got some seasoning to it. The good thing about this rice is you don't have to add any kind of water or anything to it. Those that aren't familiar, this is a Hot Logic. It's a family size Hot Logic. They also sell a Hot Logic Mini, which is half the size. I forget what I paid for this. I got this on like a Mother's Day deal or Father's Day deal, something like that, to where it was you buy the family size and you got 2 minis for free. It cost me like $50 or $60. Definitely worth it. These things are nice to have for what we do, especially. But you can just get your stuff together, plug it in, and just let it sit and cook. Yeah, if you have a trip, that way mid-trip, stop, eat. You know, like right now, I'm just sitting here, don't know if I'm going to stay here until this is done, or I'm going to take off and go down to where I need to go, and then eat. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I'll update you on that, but I got to run. I delivered up there in Iowa this morning, and then I relocated down here to Kansas City. And then they have a load picking up tomorrow around 10 in the morning down near the office, which is another 200 miles. So roughly about 370, 380, just say 400 miles on the deadhead as far as relocating. Threw me $250. And I'm just going to Indianapolis, 600 some odd miles. I don't know if I've showed you guys, but this got the air running. This is what I use to kind of shrink the area off, which keeps it nice and cool in here. It's like 97, 98 degrees out here today. This is my living spot, man. Goes down to the floor. I just have that one up on the chair at the moment, but yeah, these reach all the way to the floor. Got them off of Amazon. Hi guys, update you guys in a. Okay, Wednesday morning, 8:30 Central. Be picking up sometime between 10 and noon Central today here in Arkansas, going over to Indianapolis. So my first trip out, the thing still ran hot on the first significant incline I came to. So that is not taken care of. Now Now, before it ever ran hot, on my first fuel stop, popped the hood and was looking at the coolant level, and the coolant level is probably about a knuckle and a half past the max line. And from what I'm understanding, that once the van's at operating temp and whatnot, when the coolant starts cycling, that level should drop, not increase. So I'm guessing that that's gonna be something to do with the coolant not circulating. So it says he replaced the thermostat. So is there a blockage? Is it a water pump? As I said, not losing any coolant. So the plan is now, I'm trying to see if they can get me a loaner while I'm when I get back in town and take the van to the shop. I'm trying to see if I can get a loaner. I'm gonna also look into leasing a van. Try to at least make a few dollars locally running some stuff if I can while my van's down. Yeah, it's a little frustrating. Wanting to come out here and run. Now, unless I find a way to get a replacement van ASAP, I'm probably gonna run it a little longer, because it's not running hot all the time. It's just on those inclines. I want to get it in as soon as possible. At the same time, I got to make some money. This is one of those frustrating times. One of those very frustrating times, because you want to make money and just things keep getting in the way, preventing you from doing it. I want to be out on the road, and I just want to have a nice solid 3 weeks to a month span that I can just run, kind of get the bank account built up. And with this preventing me from it, man, it's just really frustrating. This is just part of the game, man. This is part of the game of any kind of over the road stuff. I remember growing up with my dad and his truck. I mean, these trucks, these vehicles that are running these thousands of miles, a month, and in excess of 100,000 miles per year. I mean, shit happens. That's a lot of moving parts. It's a lot of heat. It's a lot of friction. It's a lot of shit going on in there, man. So shit's gonna go bad, and parts are just bad in general. They just go bad. So it's part of the gig. I'm not like boo-hoo, like, oh, I gotta give up, frustrated or anything. I'm just frustrated that I can't make money. I want to go make money, man. Did a Walmart grocery pickup. That way I could get my stuff, restock a few things. I had a few things go bad because I was ready to go out on the road about 5 days before I did. So I stocked the refrigerator, and then the van sat all that time, and the batteries went down, and the battery was dead for probably overnight at least. So I had some perishables in there, threw them away, so I gotta replace those. I'm gonna get my stuff. I gotta put my generator back, get everything kind of situated to get loaded, and then I'm gonna go back over there to the office and wait for the freight to arrive. So I'll catch you on the flip. You see, there's the max line. That's above max. I should have looked at it this morning before I ever started it, but I didn't.